So as those voters gear up to cast their early votes today, Fulton County Elections Office is dealing with fallout after 2 employees were fired over allegations of destroying voter registration applications. Christy Diaz joining us live to explain what we know about this investigation. Christy.
2 election workers have been fired after claims they shredded as many as 300 voter application forms. Now the question, how did this happen? Well, the Fulton County Director of Elections, Richard Barron, says these allegations and complaints came from their own co-workers. He says it appears these employees may have checked out batches of voter application forms and instead of processing them, allegedly took them to the shredder. The Fulton County Board of Elections immediately launched an investigation and fired those employees on the same day, then alerted the Secretary of State and the district attorney, who is now investigating. Of course, all of this comes on the heels of an already heavily criticized election season for Fulton County. That review by the state election board is still ongoing.
This is the last thing that Fulton County needed. To have things mess up when the whole country's watching is not a good situation.
Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger and Fulton County Chairman Rob Pitts released dueling statements yesterday over these allegations. You'll hear about those coming up in the next half hour. Aisha.
But Chrissy, as soon as you hear this, you're like, okay, early voting starts today. So what happens if you show up out there and you're one of the people whose application was allegedly shredded? What happens then?
That's a valid concern, Aisha, but they want to emphasize that anyone whose application may have been shredded will still be able to vote. You'll vote by provisional ballot while they sort all of this out. Aisha.
All right, Christy, thank you so much. A lot going on. We will stay on top of it. If you'd like to read more about elections in Fulton County, head on over to 11alive.com. And as we mentioned, one of the biggest races on the ballot is for mayor of Atlanta. Tomorrow, you have a chance to hear from the candidates. Jeff Hollinger and Sheba Russell will sit down with 6 of Atlanta's mayoral candidates as they weigh in on issues important in Atlanta that impact you and your family. It starts at 7 p.m. right here on 11 Alive. Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy will air on the WATL tomorrow night.